Who do we have on the show today?
Ta-da-da-da-ta. Okay.
What's up? What's up?
You might be an insomniac because you addicted to the screen.
So us coming with something unique, something of our own. We knew that we could sit in a space that wasn't really affected by what a lot of other people had going on.
Pepsi don't have a passport.
But back to
Oh, wow.
No.
That's only on the block. That's crazy. That's wild.
It's part of the legacy. Shut up.
You said that's the passport. I'm over here flabbergasted by the audacity. Have you had the wild gummies? WYLD?
I'm about to. I think so.
These are the best fucking gummies I've ever had.
Thank you so much to Todd and Legacy Market Anonymous Donors.
MaryJane N Munchies. MaryJane N Munchies. What's up? It's MaryJane N
Munchies.
And this is MaryJane N Munchies. MaryJane N Munchies. MaryJane N Munchies. MaryJane N Munchies. I don't know where that part came from, but you know, it's MaryJane Munchies all day, every day.
It's that
I'm your girl, MaryJane, and this is my best friend and co-host and co-creator of all things awesome in this world,
Munchies, aka QUEEMIE Jones. We had to hit you with that little Kirk Franklin, because of hip hop that, you know, we got a little razzle dazzle, but we got a little gospel in us as well. Nowhere! You gotta hit it with that. Nowhere!
And if she keeps singing like that, she going nowhere.
No, that's what we say. That's me making sure that I put the inflection and power of MaryJane N Munchies. Yeah.
Today we're smoking some legacy weed, a little bit of a Purple Sunset and Bruce Banner.
We got that. Then we got Gold to Sleep in Blazeberry. Have you heard those things in your local dispensary before? If not, go ahead and see what's in store. Yeah.
It's a good time, y'all. All that and so much more. We lit, y'all.
As fuck.
This the Cultivating episode. We cultivating some vibes this episode.
Friend,
tune in.
Can I ask you a question right quick?
What's up? How you been?
Well, I had asked you first, but I guess if you want me to be vain and saying, what's up, it's me, your girl, QUEEMIEJONES, and yes, I've been blessed. I have had a lot of awareness towards growth, and I feel like at this point, we are at the trajectory pool, boo. Like, we done had rappers. You know, when we put rappers on here first off, it's great. Then we got the later rappers.
Yeah, no, it's not.
I mean, what you said? What?
No, I didn't say nothing.
Oh, I thought you was about to say, like, no, bitch, we really. Wait. We really saw that.
Well,
I saw that.
you can see me.
I can see you. You can see me, and I can see you. You can see me, right? Yes. Well, I think I'm just seeing things. We so good. You might trip out a little bit. How you doing, friend?
I'm doing well. Seasons are changing. It's a brand new year. My birthday just passed. I'm happy about that.
How do you feel being 36 now?
I feel tired more responsible.
I just wanted to make sure y'all knew that y'all wasn't, you know, if you look at her and see a beautiful woman, y'all not on no pedo stuff. That's why I just age dropped her, because I didn't want nobody to think.
Nobody's thinking about me. Like,
she is over 18, guys. Okay? You're not going to jail. Shout out to Todd at Canna Genetics for having this interview with us. Before we're gonna break this, we're gonna say Todd is Canna Genetics Aesthetics, okay? And it's not pathetic. Now pause. If you think she high now, enjoy this next cadence.
What's good? Welcome to my podcast, Queer Anxiety, where we talk about all things queer and mental health, coming from the perspective of an anxiety-ridden creative trying to get his shit together. Tea on me. My dry-ass dating life, my queer anxiety, being fresh out of the psych ward. Oh, I'm gonna go to blah, blah, blah with my girlfriend. And then 2 days later, and we sitting in your car smoking, and you damn near insinuating that you want to give me head. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Then there's Grindr, where it's like, ew. Like, I really use Grindr for my own entertainment. Like, if I open that shit, I could open any person's messages and we'll see, like, yo, hey, yo, pull up. Oh, this is where I'm at. Oh, damn. You don't like me? Damn, I'm not good enough. Da-da-da. And it just, I'm not gonna lie, it serves my ego. Like, and with that being said, we're gonna close off. That's that for today. I'm done flapping my gums. Have a nice day.
We'll be done before it started.
Like
Right.
this slutty vegan reel where she was like, well, I ate the burger. It was delicious, but I wasn't recording. She's got me back though. Well, we're back with MaryJane N
Munchies.
And MaryJane, that's me.
And Munchies.
Yeah, who do we have on the show today?
Ta-da-da-da-ta. Okay.
What's up?
How you doing, Todd?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, Todd.
Thank y'all so much.
Yo, okay, so let's talk about it. The truth is, really don't know this man, but I know this man because we be smoking his strain. Okay, the cultivation is
The growing of the weed.
the multiple strains this man got under his hands.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Ice, you know what I'm saying? Got in the veins. We had Brandy Blaze on the show. You know she got that beautiful strain called Blazeberry.
Yes, indeed.
This the man behind the scenes.
This is Blazeberry's father. This is
Crazy lab technician.
No, this is a work of art. Like what Todd does is a work of art, but we're not going to tell you all about Todd. We'll let Todd tell you about himself.
My name is Todd Don. I run a micro business out in Holyoke called Canna Genetics. We're a small 800 square foot grow, just really kind of focusing on quality custom genetics. These are all strains that I grew for myself when I was in the legacy market years ago.
For sure.
When we pivoted out of the music industry into cannabis, which I'll tell you about in a minute. We brought all these with us, right? And we brought the intention of being able to help communities through the same way that we did with music through cannabis.
Okay.
So we make sure with Brandy, right, with Blazeberry, all of our strains are attached to either an artist or an organization in the market, right? And that gives us the ability to create intent through the revenue that we generate before we even, put things into the market. We make sure that they have a reason.
Okay.
Like intention.
Absolutely, right? And that gives us the ability to make sure that somebody else is hitting a milestone along with us, right? Whether it's like Brandy, who doesn't have to work anymore and can just go out and do music now and do other things, or Still Gold, who's another group that we work with that has the gold leaf and the gold to sleep. Like, they're able to do tours and marketing and other things. And our other strain, Grizzly Goo, works with Mass Bears and Cubs, which is a LGBTQ nonprofit that promotes body positivity in the gay community and creates space for plus-size gay men. So we're able to really work within communities that we belong to, because I'm a chubby gay dude, right? We deserve space, right?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, these are all
I
things-
knew what you meant. She was like, yeah, we deserve space.
You
We
know
here
what I
too.
mean?
What you mean?
So, like, we want to make sure that we activate things that we authentically sit in, right? And bring support to places that deserve another milestone in their path.
Okay. Now, phasing back to the origin story that I met you off of, Brady Blaze had her Yamba event. Busy man. Truth is, whatever you have to call, you have to take it, because you got to keep on making you strength. No, I ain't even tripping. Look, I don't give a fuck as long as he keeps it up. You know what I'm saying? So we at Yamba Market with Brady Blaze, and she's having her anniversary. And Brady like, Todd, come here. I'm like, Todd? This Todd? I said, this Todd? I said, because she let me talk to her. She was like, Todd, for real. But I kept it together. I was like, I wasn't being
cool. Right,
I was real cool. I was like, yeah, what up, Todd? Todd? What up? So, you're kind of breaking it down. So I'm like, oh my God.
And I was like, did you ask for the interview? She was like, no. I was like, well, you should.
No,
you should.
No, the truth was is that I went to the bathroom and I hit her up and I was like, what should I do? Should I?
Ask for an interview.
I think he about to give me the information, girl, but I don't want to be all up in his face like that. There's this bald-headed man trying to be a groupie in here. I don't even know. Like, I'm not a groupie. I am a fan of the strain. For real. I bought this. I bought 5 grams right now. It's in my pocket. I can't do nothing about it. I'm just waiting. She take me back, and I said, ooh, all right, let's make that move. I said, all right, let's give me 3-4 days. I said, I texted you. I said,
Please, anytime. Oh,
Are you
gosh,
Boston born and raised? Or?
No, I'm not. I lived in the area for about 6 years. So I'm originally from Buffalo, New York.
Okay.
Which is why I love winter and snow, because it's kind of what we do there. Right? And from there, I went to California for a couple of years. And then I came to Chicago. And I was in Chicago for 25 years. And then I moved out here. The reason I moved yeah. Yo, so Chicago's a lot of fun. I can't even front. I would never live back there again, but I enjoy visiting. So
you said I'll never go back.
Oh yeah, no.
But it was great.
Yeah. The cost of living there is kind of wild, but like.
Sure. Here.
So parking tickets at $250.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
All right, don't go to Chicago unless you got that lotto. Okay.
Yeah, and they on it because it's revenue. You know what I mean? So they're on it.
Yes.
I came here with a $25 ticket. I was like, shit, I'll park anywhere the fuck I want.
I got $25 right now.
But before this, I was in the music industry.
Sure.
So I would help independent artists build brands to compete against the major labels.
Right.
So we were always in the process of helping someone create some sort of wealth for themselves that they can now move forward and create milestones and hit new things, right? So as the pandemic hit and we decided to kind of pivot out of that, I did almost 30 years and we took 30 people on tour. We took Dutch a couple times to the UK. We went with Still Gold a bunch of places. Like we really had the ability to impact a bunch of folks. So when the pandemic hit and touring really kind of stopped and it really hasn't come back the same. I mean, there's tours, but it isn't like it used to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's the same.
The cost is a lot different. There's a lot less small clubs to support small artists.
That's what died.
Can't go on tour until you hit to a certain point. You
Yeah.
can't at that point you're not
Yeah.
tour.
Yeah. Who are you? But what you gonna do about it? But I am doing something like you.
It's like how many live shows have you done? Like you need like live recording?
A lot
of times doing shows. Yep, right in my house. I put a curtain up and everything. You need to try to.
You gotta be somebody before you.
I would have to rent this space
even be
and
nobody.
invite the people. Like, you know all those kind of people. Yeah, I remember going to 222 down on Front Street just for networking. They started a nice little vibe. They were having urban artists. I think Brandy played there once, and it was like, okay, great. Oh, this is what they like. That's underground enough to me, right?
Right.
I live in Boston. I go out for drinks after work, and I see you perform. I can see you calling yourself underground now. I'm like, well, how do they know if they pop now? Who heard of you? Just like, I'm here. That's what died in the pandemic. All of the little clubs, because they just never came back.
And like a lot of them were just barely holding on.
Right, they were just...
Because the cost of operating these things is a lot, especially real estate costs and all these other things.
Yeah, they just gone. And you really feel that.
Yeah. It was an interesting time to watch the industry change. You know what I mean? It gave it a lot of opportunity to a lot of new people, right? It kind of pushed some other folks into areas that they had to kind of move and thrive on their own. And a lot of Twitch came up out of nowhere. Like we used to use Twitch to play video games all the time, but all of a sudden the pandemic hit and DJ Nice and all those guys was on Twitch, and now we have all these other, ways to engage with folks. And now people don't really have to go on tour sometimes, right? Like they play video games and get a big following. So it was good and bad in certain ways, right? But like as everything, creatives will adapt. You know what I mean? People will always find a way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the beautiful things to watch as innovation happens and as change happens is like what comes out of that, right?
Cook good and look good.
And we're back, son. The door had a little knocky knock. The taxman, we pay money on time. That was what that was about. Okay, ain't nobody worked this hard not to have no money. All right. So get caught. She coming. All right, we not like motherfucker. We ain't got no money. All right.
I can't run.
Right. We ain't running. I'm up here running like, and she like. So,
I was going to come down to this. She would have to leave me. Sorry.
Nah.
I bet it'll take a while to get me up, so. Still never ran a third.
I just love my friend because she's slow. That's fucked up.
Survival.
Todd, go. Get your shit. You got your weed. Get your shit. Find out we shiesty as shit.
She's just sitting here like, yo, they was right here a minute ago.
What the fuck? I can smell the shit.
I'm like, well, hopefully this is live. This is the last time we go. This is the last episode.
Oh my
I know I'm
gosh.
looking the cameras out, but
So you were saying that this was legacy before, and you
Yes.
had music industry connectivity development. But like, when did the cultivating really pop? When did that start being your thing?
So, yeah, we've been at the license for 4 years. So about 14 years ago,
okay.
I started growing back in Chicago, and a buddy of mine was growing out here.
Makes sense.
And then he started talking to me about making some custom stuff because there was just too many people growing the same thing, right? Like Jack Hare was really popping back then. Like,
Good day.
Blueberry Headband was really popping back then. You know what I mean? Like Mimosa had just hit the market. You know what I mean? Like so long.
It was so cute. It was like, I'm a champagne tasting weed.
Yeah, you know, like 25% we were happy. You know what I mean? Like the good old days.
Maybe 32%. Like, she was a baby though. She was cute.
So
that's when Girl Scout cookies was Girl Scout.
Yeah, Girl Scout cookies. You could sell
and Pineapple Express.
Gorilla Glue.
Everybody was going the same thing.
Everywhere in the country. So
You couldn't get juicy fruit everywhere. That was a New York strain only. Good juicy fruit. You couldn't get everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, there was a couple things that were reasonable. But
Yeah,
there were a couple things
they were
that was all
homegrown.
over the place.
They were home, they were locally developed, but they were just homegrown. But they had a nice reputation in the tri-state area. But yeah, everybody was growing the same thing because what else would you do?
Yeah, I mean, what's popping is popping. So we were like, yo, like it doesn't make any sense. Like it's getting tough to sell the same thing for somebody else can sell it, $100 a pound cheaper, and now all of a sudden we have competition that didn't exist before, right? So at that point we were like, all right, let's just make our own. So we started building things based off of the things that we wanted out of them. Because like, if we're gonna make our own, we gotta make some good ones, right? So like we started looking at like, what is it that we want at the end result?
yeah.
Like what is it that we want? For me, I wanted something. Oh, thank you. I wanted something that was very anti-anxiety based because people drive me fucking crazy. So I need something so I'm not Michael Douglas and falling out on the highway just throwing rocket launches at people, right?
Oh, Lord.
No, it makes sense. It makes sense. People are trash. It makes sense.
So and like
Even good people, you'd be like, ugh.
I had a lot of friends with a lot of anxiety, so like we really wanted to make sure that we built things for reasons. Like my ex-husband was an insomniac, so we made one for him. You know what I mean? So we knew that if we have these issues, and a lot of people medicate whether they know it or not, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's like, "Oh, I like to smoke before I go to sleep." Right? It's because you need it to sleep. It's called medicine,
Right.
Like it helps your body prepare for whatever you can't do on your own to get into that space of being able to go to sleep. Maybe because you can't put your phone down, but we can talk about that another day.
Right.
Oh yeah. It's something that comes in tandem with that. It's like you might be an insomniac because you addicted to the screen. You smoke weed and you finally put your phone down and you watch your TV show, you go to bed.
Right.
Seems routine. You know what I'm saying? Seems like it gives.
Take this away, little baby. Go to sleep.
And you drink some water too to go with medicine.
It's giving care.
It's giving self-care. Like, and it's herbs. Okay, all right.
You're not working hard enough. Go to sleep. I'm
So-
always tired. I'm like, yes, I can sleep now. Then all my work, I can sleep now. Can't stop me. Sleep.
Yeah, sleep's my favorite thing, I'm not gonna lie.
Right. I grew up and all I wanted to do was sleep. Meanwhile, when I was a kid, I didn't want no nap time.
So like we kind of had these things already going on when we decided to make the pivot. And that was one of the reasons I was like, all right, 4 years ago when we made the start, we knew it was going to be a journey because it takes forever for them to process these things out. So we knew that the state would be in a different space and be a little bit more saturated with some of the things that people bring to the market. So us coming with something unique, something of our own, we knew that we could sit in a space that wasn't really affected by what a lot of other people had going on because we weren't going to be hit by the same epidemic. So the 13th version of apples and bananas or the 20th person growing permanent marker, right? Or the 300th person growing runts, or whatever the flavor might be.
Yet.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we really felt
We
like
got a couple of winners, but
no matter what,
the same 6 strains.
yeah, and
They're cute. They're strong contenders. They're all very like, we drink beer.
Well, and there's nothing against those strains, right? But like, you can't have it. I don't think you can have an industry if everybody's just selling Coke, right?
Yeah,
There has to be RC, there has to be all these other varieties. Because not everyone wants fuck Coke. Coke's nasty, Pepsi's good, right? So like,
ooh, hey! Now you about to have somebody. Wait, no, that's not that shit. No,
that's me. I'm Coke. I'm like, that's crazy.
See, and Marco was
because everybody loves us. Like, we're America's favorite. That's
because y'all cheating McDonald's, but we can talk about that later.
But that's the point. We're available. You have to hunt for you. It's like a secret. Like, we're here for you.
We got
on the highway.
You said we got Pizza Hut.
Where's Pizza Hut? You know what I'm saying?
We got Pizza Hut.
We gonna get Pepsi at Pizza Hut. Nobody.
But
you say that
can
to
get
yourself?
Coke everywhere. You can get Coke everywhere.
So she really put 10 toes down.
Yeah, like
you can get at the grocery store.
You can get Coke everywhere.
Really
it's crazy. This is a non-starter. Pepsi doesn't even have the fan base. They're wishy-washy. They go to Dr. Pepper. They might go over here to some new brand coffee.
You just call Pepsi B2K. That's all it is.
Basically, I mean, we didn't do this shit, obviously. Fan favorite, sells out from beginning to end.
Okay.
Even when a member leaves.
Dog.
Coke Zero.
This
It makes sense. We tried something different, but we're still Coke. Less sugar, but still Coke.
There you go.
Pepsi, not so much. It's too sweet.
I would let her have this. She really put it.
You know, because I was like, whoa, but I would say, if we're going honest.
Oh, you don't even think so.
I really drink soda.
If we're going honest, I'm only biased because I'm from Georgia. So, you know, if I had to say it, I'm not. But she said enough.
Right,
But I was just going to say I am from Georgia. But I ain't sipped it, like, unless it's Mexican. I would crack it open, I'll be like,
it is international. Thank you. Another point.
That's it.
Another point.
But I'm just taking a sip just to see if it's crisp.
Pepsi don't have a passport.
But back to it.
Wow.
No.
Only on the block. That's crazy. That's wild.
It's a part of the legacy. Shut up.
That's passport. I'm over here flabbergasted by the audacity.
We gonna pay some bills right quick.
Oh my god.
We're gonna play the game.
You did not have to tear it like that, Fred. Like, come on, man.
It was like good. It ain't like happening. No, it's Coke.
Fred.
People don't like Pepsi.
Oh my god, for real.
My mom like Pepsi, but people don't like Pepsi.
Your mama liked it, but
it's not easily accessible. It's hard to get a good Pepsi. There's always off-brand Pepsis, colas.
That's what Coke is.
Wow. See, hurtful.
Oh, I'm
Pepsi
hurtful.
is bitter and hurtful
Oh my god.
because it can't cross the 50 line.
We on parole. We can't leave. We can't
Yeah, you got house arrest, and we're free to be in Mexico. We're all over the world. We're global. We're Coke.
Wow. That's wild.
Come on. Everybody knows a Coke bottle. That's crazy. I can't even imagine a world where it's blue everywhere.
You can't forget that this is the Munchies part. This is you was like, wait. The culture. The truth is Pepsi versus Coke the whole time.
I mean, maybe you could bake with Pepsi.
Friend.
Wow.
It is actually good about I will say.
Yeah,
like a mint, like
utilization,
marination type situation.
You know you can clean crime scenes with Coke, right?
And that's how you know it's versatile.
Y'all come with me to Nubian Markets on Washington Street in Roxbury. The first thing I got was some citrus, and you already know, for real. This is a black-owned grocery store. If you're walking through Nubian Markets, you see these little signs telling you that you're buying black. I grabbed me some white Robin kimchi and some tofu food. Then I turned to the dairy section and got me some buttery butter, baby. Slowly but surely, I entered my home, the Canna spice aisle, got me some Louisa Sasson and some mustard seed, because I got the faith of one, baby. Re-hit the produce section for some nanners and garlic, because y'all, I forgot. Y'all, look behind me. Y'all, they got a grab-and-go section with savory snacks and seeds, and if you go a little bit further, you're going to see some dessert. Nubian Markets. Now, surprise, surprise, they got a cafe and a halal butchery. I had to check out because I was about to pick. I could go look and check them out.
Back here.
Back with MaryJane N
Munchies.
And it's part 2 of our time with Todd. So we're having to play our favorite game, our homegrown truth or toke. First question up. Have you ever accidentally created a strain that you didn't like?
Yes.
That's about it.
So Gold Leaf was the first strain that we built.
Okay.
And Gold Leaf took me about 4 years because the first 2 years I did it wrong. And because back then, like, there wasn't Instagram and all this other shit where you could just go ask people. It was forums and there was really no science. You know what I mean? Like California was really the only place that there was some semblance of legal weed. Right. So the knowledge base wasn't really there. So when you would go online and you would ask people on forums, you would get, I mean, people were telling people to put orange juice in their finish to make it taste like orange. You know what I mean? There's all kinds of wild shit to get said.
Yeah, put oranges, peels in the dirt.
Yeah, that makes your weed taste like orange. Yeah. So like there was
orange is gonna be rotten.
Yeah, now you just got mold and shit, right?
Nasty,
so like
bugs. You're doing it inside. Everything's gonna get infected.
So the first 2 things that we bred, like, were horrible. Because I didn't understand, like, the first one didn't even really take because I just kind of poofed the pollen into the air and was like, all right, settle and it's up to nature. You know what I mean? And then the pollen really blew out because I didn't turn the fans off because, like, I didn't know about it. You know what I mean? And at the time I was just like, all right, well, we're just going to give this a try. And we tried it wrong. So we just had we had seeds come out, but like it didn't, I don't know, it just didn't really take right. You know what I mean? And then I learned about putting pollen in water. So you take reverse osmosis water, so to speak. So it's clean, right? You don't have anything in it. And then you put your pollen in the water and then you spray it on the plant. Because now the pollen's trapped in the water molecule, so it doesn't spread in the air by just any natural breeze. It doesn't get on your clothing. It actually stays on the plant, and then the plant absorbs the water and the pollen with it, and everything kind of stays a little bit more stable.
Okay.
So we were able to get a better pollen take on the plant, so there's more pollen on the plant, so that we had better seed generation, and that seemed to just work better over time.
I feel like we couldn't answer this question, obviously, because we're not cultivators, but I'd be tasting strains where it tastes fucked up. You know, I smoked it and I was like, did you give me the shit that you wasn't supposed to give me? Why it got more seasoning than a sunflower seed pack? Like, I don't understand how we got there. I don't know why we're at that spot. But then it'd be like they hype this shit up. They be like, this shit my shit. You know what I'm saying? Every time I take this shit, I'll be couch slopping, motherfucker. I ain't moved in this motherfucker. I ain't eating.
Yeah, we did this have this experience. We were at a house party and we tasted garlic bread, and it really tasted like garlic bread. And then she got mad at me because we couldn't find it on Leafly. And I'm like, somebody grew that and they put it in the package. I don't know where to get that. I can't tell you where to get that. It's at somebody's house. She's like, no, they call it garlic bread. It's supposed to be in the Leafly thing. They're supposed to report it. I'm like, poor what?
Medical patient shit.
Money.
If you like garlic, though, Tower 3 has a new thing coming out.
Really?
I got it at the house. I'll send you a picture of the name. It's delightful. Yeah.
Delightful.
It's delightful. Yeah. It was John's birthday party the other day, so we
We're always on the
a
hunt.
little bit, and it was Yeah, I'm excited to see it come out.
We're on the hunt for these flavors that we see on TV.
These strains.
All weed's not supposed to taste the same. Boo. Boo. How did it already get basic and boring? Boo.
But when you talk about weed with like no flavor, either they're selling through their phenome hunt or they had a bad one. 'Cause
Okay.
that's what you do, right? Like you pop a bunch of seeds and then like we would do like 25 to 50 at a time, depending on which one we were in. And you grow it all, and then you like add plant number 1, plant number 2, you dry them all in separate bags so they don't get mixed up, and then you gotta try them.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And like you look at the bud structure and how the plant grew, and you can weed some out right there. Like, oh, this plant was 2 feet tall, we can't use this. You know what I mean? This plant grew really wirely and like had no good bud development on it because each seed is a little different, right? So we throw those away and then we keep the ones that at least had some stability to it, right? Had some decent bud development. And then you gotta smoke them, right? And some of them don't have terps because it just wasn't part of the genetic makeup that seed had. Some of them are all terps and no THC. Some of them are the CBD strains that end up being out in the world. You know what I mean? Like the chemical makeup of each seed is different. So the plant comes out just a little different every time. And that's why a lot of us use clones, because it gives that stability of knowing that you have the same thing every time. The THC will vary a little bit because that's just the way the plant works, but you're going to have some stability in the effect. You're going to have stability in all the other things that people look for.
So we're going to talk about this because I think it's interesting because, you know, what we got from Yamba Market when I got Blazeberry there, it was testing at 22.16. We have this thing on the show. It's funny, but not funny. It's serious. We chronic ill, real for real. But when the weed is super duper good and my lovely co-host MaryJane herself started getting a little sleepy, I'm like, oh, that's that shit. That's that shit. That's that shit. Oh,
I smoke weed to get high. People always say that, like, is that for pain? I'm like, yes, it's gonna make me sleepy because I've been in a lot of pain.
The whole time.
I am exhausted.
The whole time.
Like, if it works right, I should just pass out.
But it's something about how you have achieved it. It's just like, what the fuck am I smoking to make it different like this?
I think it's the genetic engineering that right before pass out.
It's the genetic engineering right before you just like, all right, Lord.
Yeah, it's like, all right, guys, gonna leave now.
Well, do you know what terpenes work well for you?
More tropical and floral notes.
Like
pineapple and
what is it? Pineapple?
Pinene.
Yeah, pinene like that.
Yeah.
Pinene, I think is another one.
And then what's the limonene?
limonene.
There's limonol.
Yeah. So whatever has the more citrus notes, that's a shit. But the combination.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I bring that shit in.
Or limonene, excuse me.
Yeah. Well, shit. When we bring them motherfucking notes in for her, she'd be like.
And that's why she likes Blazeberry.
Yeah, because for me, like, my journey is I can't have narcotics. So weed is it. Weed is my tap out. It's it. There's nothing else. There's nothing else I can go to.
Make sure you try that Golden Sleep that I gave y'all though.
Yeah.
That will help you a lot with that because
that does. That's what I'm smoking right now.
That's what I'm right now.
I'm like,
no, that's the gold leaf.
Oh, you mean this one?
No, the baggie that I gave you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's their other strain.
The stuff that you gave me off camera.
Yeah.
Okay,
bad.
It's
called Gold to Sleep.
Oh,
and
shit.
that's the one that I bred for Marco so that he could sleep, right? So it's heavy on like.
And that's what we put in the fucking blunt. Oh shit, no. I'm just saying.
So it's heavy in that terp profile.
No, I did. I mixed them. Because I'm a pothead. It was 2 kinds of weed, so I mixed them. I made a party pack.
You up here looking lit as shit.
Oh yeah.
Hey. So we're gonna go to the next question. What is the craziest weed experience you've had?
Some of my favorites. I've smoked weed with DJ Premier.
Okay.
So that was cool. He's real good friends with a good friend of mine, so I was able to be around him a few times and we got to smoke weed. That was really cool. Smoke weed in a different country for the first time.
Ooh,
That was real dope.
that's
My first time in the UK, smoking over there and just being in a different space. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Walking outside and just seeing
different
nothing.
stuff.
Yeah, you know what I mean? They
you're
driving
like,
on the wrong side of the road and all that shit. You know what I mean? Or right side of the
You
road,
go
whatever.
crash.
Yeah.
oh, don't need help.
Do you feel anxiety over there?
No, actually, so living in Chicago, Chicago is so segregated from development, right, that it's hard to navigate without noticing all of that, right? So you get caught up in a lot of that.
Okay.
In the UK, it was just like where we were in Wolverhampton, right? Shout out to everybody in Wolverhampton because that's all the people's. It's a real good mix of everybody because Europe is a little bit more like the countries mix a little more. Like here, our states mix, so you get Southern people up north, but in Europe you'll get like Italian people in the UK, you get African people in the UK. You know what I mean? So it's a different mix of people, so it's a little bit more comfortable to be around. It's not just all white people. You know what I mean? So it's like diversity. It was real different. And the food is hitting.
That's too much, y'all. They're gonna demonetize it.
No, we can sense too much stuff about race.
The food is really good because they have different regulations on what you can put in the food. So like the food was popping, and I don't know, just the vibe was cool. You know
As you said, the food was popping. Now they always be talking. It was good over there.
Yo, the food was popping.
For real.
But like, cause I went and had Indian food, right, and a bunch of Indian people there. So like, it was we had real authentic food, right? So the chicken tikka masala was slamming.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like, I went and had bangers and mash, so like sausage and mash, like that shit was good. But they had a lot of just American food and international food, but you can put less things in the meat there. They have stricter rules on things that you can put in the meat, the way you can use steroids and all these other things.
Right.
So the food is cleaner there.
Okay, so you taste that difference.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Food tastes different there. It tastes
You're like, is this burger?
Because like there was a kebab shop that would stay open late for
Y'all
us.
serving real meat?
Yeah, yo, this is crazy. It does have...
This is McDonald's. Did you get this potato fry? It tastes like a potato would taste. Is this a potato?
No, this is a... Lord.
She may help sometimes.
I feel like you know what it is with MaryJane N Munchies. It's like, because we be in there and we wonder how the cannabis experience is over in other countries because we be trying to be outy, you know what I'm saying, in a smart way. And Asia's great, but there's only like one place you can go. Maybe, you can go to other places, but, when it comes to legalization, so the level we smoke, but I always wonder what them UK motherfuckers is doing over there.
So I will lie, like it's different in London than it is in Wolverhampton. But at most of the bars we went to in Wolverhampton, like they just let you roll up on the back patio and smoke. Like we were able to sit there without here, just sit on the back patio. And over there, they actually smoke real spliffs, so they'll mix tobacco and weed, so it also doesn't smell as bad. That like nobody was smoking me because I don't smoke tobacco, so like I just smoke weed. Right?
No, I don't want any of that stuff.
Right. So when I would roll up, people would look
don't
at me like
put
I
it
was
in my thing.
crazy because they're like.
Like by itself?
Weed by
Just
itself?
by itself?
Raw?
Why?
Yeah.
Raw?
And I'm like,
I hurt my
you're
throat.
putting
It hurt my
tobacco
throat.
in
Yeah.
the weed?
Why would
Like,
that hurt your throat?
Yeah.
It's the tobacco that hurts your throat. It's a cold. Never mind.
So there's definitely like different cultural experiences that are a part of it for sure. The weed was good, I won't lie. They had fire ass weed every time I went over there. But I mean, they have grows there now, but like a lot of it gets shipped over from Cali and other places where there's tons of surplus, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I believe cheese actually originated from the UK.
Oh, for real?
If I remember right, like the cheese strains.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll fuck with it.
What's the craziest grow experience you've ever had?
The crazy experience, honestly, is getting licensed. Like the process of transitioning from legacy to commercial was a real... So I've run restaurants, I've run bars, I've helped people get liquor licenses in Chicago, we did a bunch of stuff like that. Getting this license was just wild. Because of the amount of things that they require you to have, right? They require you to have a space and pay rent, and they require you to have an attorney because it's not something you can really just negotiate on your own because it's new regulations that are very strict and very interestingly enforced, right? So between that and then negotiating with the city and all these other things, like the process itself was probably the craziest thing that I've been through.
That's good to know because MaryJane N Munchies is gonna have their own strain, so you gotta figure out the journey.
There's a bunch of ways to have your own brandings in the marketplace. There's cultivators that'll grow for you and rent you space and a bunch of spaces like that.
Yeah.
And with the new like social consumption regulations that came out, those licenses look like they're going to be a little easier to move through because they've learned some of the issues from before. But it was very interesting going from a space where you just sell off a bag of peel and you sell off of smell and look, right, and reputation.
Yeah.
Moving into a space where people
You get
are
good stuff. You get good stuff.
selling off of TAC numbers that really don't make any sense or have any real bearing on the experience that you get out of it, right? Because we have the science now to know that it's terpenes and flavonoids and the other cannabinoids and the entourage effect of all these things working together.
Yeah.
So to have to really understand that and then market in a way that is compliant, because you can't really market in any way that's compliant, which is why we do all of our community building and the grants and all these other things to make sure that we're actually in the streets, as opposed to just trying to pretend like somebody knows what we're doing and where we're at. So it's been a real interesting pivot from music and legacy into legal cannabis and seeing the way that they've set the market up to be run and the changes that have happened and are going to come.
Okay. All right, we're going to take a break real quick. We'll be right back with MaryJane N Munchies.
It's your girl, Queen Jones, back live in the flesh, and I'm back here in RENELI. And don't be silly. Get you some RENELI, and don't be silly. Because you can always catch me in RENELI. In the city, in the videos, you already know how it goes. RENELI is an excellent experiment in human excellence. To get your RENELI, go on to www.renelionedge.com. Don't be silly, get your RENELI. Yeah, yo.
And then we're back.
It's MaryJane N Munchies, and we're doing some quick hits.
I'm sorry. I'm a little on my toes.
Looking for a thing.
What? Look, he didn't fight me. He didn't fight me. And this is what podcast is. It was good. It was good. Go ahead.
So these quick hits are stuff like, what do you have coming up in 2025?
So the first thing is we have a new strain coming out in 2025 with Dutch Rebel called Zofredo, which would be a nice little cheese that'll hit the market. Well, not a whole cheese, but it's got a little bit of cheese to it. You know what I mean? Not a lot of
like
little subtleties. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like a little cheesy cousin. Yeah. So nice hybrid that we're bringing to market. We're real excited for that. We just planted the first run of that, so that'll come out. Brandy's doing a bunch of stuff with Blazeberry. We got some face beats that we're doing at a couple different dispensaries coming up. We're relaunching her makeup line, Fire. So that's
coming up.
Yeah. We're very excited for
It's
that.
a sponsor, Randy.
Very
what you
excited.
said last time?
Now she done put me on the spot. I'm listening here like, yeah.
He's like, yep. I can agree to things.
But we're coming back with like probably 6 or 9 shades of lipstick, and I think we're gonna do an eye palette and a couple of other things. So it'll be a good year for that. That'll be fun. We've got some stuff. We're doing one of those at New Dia, down by Fenway.
Oh, New Dia.
They carry the Go to Sleep right now in the deli bar in the gas station. Yeah, sorry, I lost words for a minute.
Deli bar. Come on, yo.
Yeah.
Innovative.
And that's the purple one that I showed you. So like that does really well in the deli bar. It's got a great smell and a great attention to it. So we're real happy for that partnership. So we're doing some stuff with her there. We might do something with Latrell James down there. We're still trying to work that out. So we'll kind of see how that works. We have a film festival coming later this year. 4 days.
Not you cinematic too. Come on.
Well, we want to give support, right? And it's hard to give support to different types of creatives that have different types of communities that are a little harder to activate.
Come on.
So we can't always give a grant, but we can give other types of support. So we're going to do a 4-day film festival. 1 day for women that create film. 1 day for gay creatives. 1 day for creatives of color. And then 1 day for animation.
Now we sing.
So we want to make sure that everybody gets a little, everybody gets a little time to have their own moment, right? And we'll do probably 6 films each time, maximum 15 minutes and a little Q&A afterwards so that everybody can move through and have, you know, everybody come out, show out, have a good time, give support, let some new people get some experience, maybe they'll get some work out of it. You know what I mean? If they can walk away doing some videos for some people, or, you know, whatever the next step might be for them.
Okay.
And just try to make sure that we're in the community, give them support, and looking for things that we can intensely try to help with.
Okay. So we like to ask this on a lot of our YouTube content we have had, Nikan, Hip Fest. We just ask everybody.
Are you MaryJane or Munchies?
Meaning cannabis or edibles?
Oh, I don't have the time to do edibles. I wish.
Got to go places. Got to make money.
Yeah.
Like, it's
edibles
not...
for me, like, I need $250, and then I need like some time to sit. So like I'll pop like 20, and that'll be like, you know, something to move me through the day. But like,
Not to say I take a whole pack of that, and you know what I'm saying. Then I feel about right.
Right, these are cute.
Not it's like a whole candy pack for you. Like, you know, when you
yeah, like if I'm really gonna do edibles, and I don't have my med card no more, so I can't go get the med ones. But like, I'll go get like 3 packs and just put it in a little candy gold if you will. Just and pretend I'm not eating all that sugar.
No, because you know it be having that little. They actually, I will say edible.
I eat them all at the same time.
It's not. I was trying to give you bouginess. You said no. You said take.
No, I eat them all.
It's gone now.
That's how I know they're strong enough.
Because have you had the wild gummies? WYLD.
I'm about to. I think so.
These are the best fucking gummies I've ever had. Right. First of all, the flavors, it's like you're eating the real food. That's one of my biggest problems with gummies. It tastes like Freezy Pops. It doesn't taste like real food.
Okay.
So
okay.
If I want raspberry, I don't want Freezy Pop raspberry. I want raspberry.
Damn.
So Wild tastes like the actual fucking food. They have a pink grapefruit one, and I'm weird. I love grapefruit. So
no. I love grapefruit. No. I understand.
So, and it's a daytime sativa one too, which is even better.
Ooh!
And you eat it and your mouth waters because it's like you're chewing into a slice of fucking grapefruit, right?
Fuck yeah!
Oh my God, it's so much. She's like, yes.
They have
Tell me more of this food
elderberry
magic.
one to sleep.
Okay.
Right? And the elderberry one tastes like fucking elderberry, right?
Never had that.
No, it's bomb. So, like, I'm telling you, life is going to be so different in a little while.
You said wild with the what?
WYLD. They're in almost every dispensary in the state. They're one of the largest brands in the country.
I think I have. I hope I have. You said
They
grapefruit?
have this really cool packaging that, like, collapses on itself. Yeah. Get the grapefruit and the blood orange for the daytime, and then get the elderberry and the other purple one for the nighttime, right? I made the mistake in the middle of the night. I wake up and have a sweet tooth or a salt tooth. Right, either I wake up and eat a couple of handfuls of chips and go back to sleep, or like I eat some chocolate and go back to sleep. I made a mistake one night of eating a whole pack of elderberry gummies that were in the fridge that I just wasn't paying attention and went right back to sleep. And then slept till like noon the next. Thankfully it was a weekend because I slept till like noon the next day. And
You said I ate it and then went right back.
Like another 80 milligrams.
Why? Because it was just so.
It was sweet. It was good, and my brain was like, "Yo, that was good. Like, just eat these, and we'll go back."
That's that munchies for you. You be like, hold up.
It was good. I have more of it.
It was.
Why you need more? It made you sleepy before.
That one or the Betty's, like the taffy chewies. Those flavors are crazy too.
I remember for a while they had a run on YouTube with like ass. I was like, is that Betty's ass? Is that true?
Yo, so Yamba has the Betty's Eddies uninfused ones out as samples.
Yeah.
And I think they have the lemon one right now.
They'd be like,
yo,
you want to check that?
I can't have meetings there because I walk out having like 50 of them.
You said,
like,
so
I will eat the whole bowl, right? I'm just like, yo.
You're like, can you get my bag quickly? I don't want anyone to see me. All right, bye, guys. What do you have there? You need help? No, I don't need help.
They have them rooted in. I haven't seen them anywhere else, but Wild now has the uninfused samples.
Oh, no,
So you can
that's
go
how you
in
start
there
that shit. That's how you
and-
start that shit.
Yo, I did a pop-up at Rooted the other day, like 8 of them. I ain't even gonna lie.
My
I think I
parents-
ate the whole section.
My parents want me to work at a dispensary. My dad was like, "Ew, you work so good here." I'd be like, "They ain't gonna have no dispensary. I'm over here just gonna eat all the little little gifts they give
So
out."
I'll take everything
Samples.
that didn't sell today. What do you mean everything? Yes, all of it.
All $300 worth of it. All right. It seems like it. I've been
It seems like
eating
you need
all
to
day.
work.
Why you
You
think I'm
just-
on the floor?
Yeah, whatever didn't sell is mine. Rack it up. I don't have time. Let's go.
Q, you're always chomping and greeting the customers, and there's no like samples for them. Like I know they're like they're not infused, right? I know they're not infused. I'm not confused.
You'll actually meet the Rooted in people on the 24th. They come
Okay.
to all the events. Rooted is a wonderful dispensary down on Newberry Street.
Oh, I've been there. They're
Run by Brian
beautiful.
Keith and those guys. They're an amazing company. They give a lot of support to a lot of different things. They've given us support since the very beginning.
They're
so
really,
we're
really
really happy to be
beautiful.
in partnership with them. So definitely go down there and get those free wild samples though. Don't tell them I sent you because you're going to take them all.
No. I'll be like, no. I'll be like, look, let me just get my 5, and they don't. Why is she taking 5? That's weird. Just 5 on it. 5 on it.
I would just walk around during the pop-up when there's nobody there, and I would just casually take another one and then just eat it, and just casually. And before I knew it, I'd eaten the whole side. So I apologize, Brian. And
All right, good night, everybody. This is great. Thank you all for coming. All right,
oh my gosh.
do great things. Must not look back.
Like I wish I had the time for edibles because I enjoy them. It's just like
It's hard to get them out your
I can
system.
tell. I can tell. And then you say once you start, it's, you know, you eat it like regular candy, and then now it's over.
Well,
Yeah,
then now
and-
you expect candy to do that to you. You're like, this tastes kind of bland. What is it? It's candy. It doesn't make you sleepy or nothing.
Yeah, like that's See,
That's
somebody
candy's broken.
fucked around and told me dark chocolate is healthy for you
Oh.
a while ago. I read that somewhere.
Oh.
Right? So
So that's your defense now.
no, I eat dark chocolate.
I
all night
need
long.
chocolate covered chocolate. Listen,
Chocolate
I'm
covered
in a health
chocolate.
crisis.
Oh, 100%. It's called a truffle. They're wonderful.
I'm in a health crisis, okay? Can I get your manager? I need chocolate. It's
So
okay.
they have these things called Brooksides.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Oh,
so
no.
you already know.
There was a time when I was a young girl where I couldn't just walk out the house with no type of chocolate, you know, especially because I was a young girl, as you know. But when the Brooksides popped out, I said, what is it covering? It's covering what? It's a packet? Thank you, Lord. Because I'm allergic to artificial coloring too. I was like, that's my little shit. That's my kid. They'd be like, you want some? I'd be like, yes, of course. Any bougie functional event I was at, I was like, Brookside?
There was like, dark chocolate covered raspberries and blueberries. I was like, yo, I'm on it.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Because now I feel like I'm eating, fruit too. So I mean,
The extra healthy.
Yeah. I'm in the dark chocolate and the food group.
That's why you're so this one. No, you don't understand. It's dark chocolate and it's fruit.
10 toes
I
down.
ain't even nothing else
Basically,
already.
I'm really taking my vitamins. Y'all need to get with it.
But I like, all joking aside, it replaced ice cream and a bunch of other things that I would eat at night because my body still craves the sugar at the end of the day.
Okay.
So now I can sit down and just have like some dark chocolate and a couple other things. And it is a lot healthier because of lower sugar content and all these other things.
Gotcha.
So like I can actually navigate that a little better. I just go to sleep now. I'm bored. I'm in bed by like 9:30.
Same here. That's what it takes
Me
to build
too.
up.
Yeah. I mean, I'm up at 6 because I got to walk the dog. Shout out to Micah. She's going to hear this and bark.
Shout out to Brandon.
Shout out to my
Like
bladder.
you're gonna watch this, Brandon. Like,
Y'all like, okay, so one thing I can say is it is more East Coast to be dog people and smokers at the same time than anything else. And I will just run this quick story. This lady told me what a dog walking truck was, and I was seeing it, and I thought it was just like a brand. I was like, oh, that's the motherfucking ass little joints that she was saying. But she was talking about how you walk the dog, and it's about a dog walker amount of
It's
time.
enough to walk around the block.
Child, I done heard that twice, maybe thrice. I was like, that's really what it is. I was like, anytime they would sell that, I was like, this is not something. I think I just need a larger amount, my whole gram.
Right.
Speaking of the gram, where can they find you, Todd?
So on the gram we are Canna Genetics. That's really the only place the company sits right now because no place is really cannabis friendly. You can find me on LinkedIn. I talk a lot of shit there.
Oh, okay.
Because they're pretty cannabis friendly, so they allow us to post pictures.
Surprise! I guess they really LinkedIn.
Well, they can monitor the age, right? Like everybody there is 21 and over and looking for a job, so we don't really have no kids are on Facebook either, right? Like that's just because we blew things out. But it's a platform that's a little bit more accessible to the things that we do. We're in stores across the state, Rooted In, Treehouse, Mellow, Terpene Journey, High Hawk Farm, Fire Ants, Ember. We're going to be down in the agriculturists when they open up. We just started working with Fine Fettle. Resonate, we're going to start working with as well, which will be a really fun partnership.
You everywhere.
Yamba Market.
We know.
We're going to do another series with Brandy there this summer. Frank Knight's coming up from New York to do some stuff there, so we're going to have a lot of fun down there. I know I'm forgetting a bunch of people right now, and somebody's going to call me up tomorrow and be like, yo, you didn't even say our name. But we're very lucky to have found a lot of partners that really believe in the things that we do and really want to make sure that they give us some good intentional support.
Okay, Todd. You said I'm everywhere in your mama house. Down the street.
Devin and Alexander Rolling Relief, 100%. Definitely got to give them a shout. Delivery all across the Boston area. So we definitely make sure we work with them.
That weed hitting you, friend.
Yeah, I'm high as shit.
Yeah.
I'm high as shit. I'm like, no.
But
you
yeah.
didn't even get the sleepy stuff yet.
No, I wouldn't do that to myself.
No. See, look,
that's for sleeping. I'm like,
if somebody got insomnia for real, look, this
I have insomnia for real. Like,
this crazy.
Like, can't sleep, need to sleep up, knowing I gotta get up at 6 a.m.
Bud's Goods in Worcester too.
You said one more place.
Yeah, no, cannot forget them. Because Bud's has been really good partners with us too, and Worcester's a great community, and we're very happy to be in there. We're very excited to be part of it, and we're just thankful that people are enjoying it.
Oh, we are. Please know.
Make sure you follow them.
I can't wait to find by my side.
We're going to link them up on Instagram so you can follow them on Instagram.
I'm going to make sure I leave this for the studio so that they can be able to know what you do, yo.
Thank you.
Surprise gift, yo. What's that? What is it? All right, let me just Google this. Leafly. You're everywhere. Thank you for it.
Apex Noir as well. Apex is actually really dope. Tito Jackson and those guys really give a lot of support to the community. They do a lot of really intentional things. New Dia has been a great partnership.
Okay.
New Dia actually has an art gallery. Like, for people that don't know, like, they have a sneaker store on the top thing, right? So you can go. Laced has a space there. So you can go buy sneakers and gear.
You gotta check that out.
And then you go down, and it's the largest dispensary on, I believe, like all the East Coast. So like they have this huge dispensary down there with tons of really great products and great staff. And then they have an art gallery that you can go in, and every month, I believe it is, maybe every month or two, they switch the artists out. So there's always like these great paintings in there. And they
okay.
Yeah, it's real dope.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay, we're about to pull up on that real soon. Don't you worry about a thing. You said a secret store up top, and then I was like, say, she.
Yeah, they're right across the street from Fenway.
Oh, this we know.
Yeah.
Because we know that people pull up there right after the game, before the game, straight from the airport. But we know it's the first resort, never the last. You know what I'm saying? And it's open so long. It should be very much a first resort for those, third shifters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
right
Kyle and those guys, like, they're really, really, really great. They run a great store. They give a lot of support. So they do skateboarding competitions and a whole bunch of shit down there.
For sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, we fuck with you, Todd. Thank you so much.
No, thank you guys so much.
Thank you. This was an honor to have you come in and talk to us. We hope you'll come back and talk to us about other topics, especially about music.
Oh, 100%. And please come to the event on the 24th.
We would love to.
We got to get y'all out for a tour, too.
Okay.
Come out and see the ladies. Come out and see what we're doing. You know what I mean? Make sure you see, everything that we say we do. You know what I mean?
As if we can't smoke it and believe you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We will know.
We should have known. pesticides guys.
No. We would be like, you sure it's on Earth? It's
Come out and see the love, you know what I mean? And,
Yeah, there's definitely love in the grow, in the cultivation, in the taking the time to build such a thoughtful strain.
Your system
It's a good smoke.
no, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
It's a real good smoke.
And you can tell, like, we walk. Fuck around.
About it. It's good
No,
smoke.
we're both chronically ill. I have epilepsy. I have 2 different seizure disorders, and my best friend actually said it's disabled. So when you can hit for us, because a lot of weed has been, just be weeding. You know what I'm saying? And we love you weeding, but we be achieving mood. So this was really an honor to have you on the show.
No, I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
All right, we'll be back on MaryJane N Munchies.
Y'all take care.
Y'all come with me to Essential Body Herbs on Blue Hill Ave in Mid-Appearance. Off jump, I had to give me a mush walk for my teethuses, okay? Keep them white and bright. Essential Body Herbs has an array of body care, holistic, aromatherapy, herbs, and disease. You feel me? They are Black-owned, female-owned, and Caribbean. A trifecta of Black excellence.
What's going on?
What's going on? What's up, y'all? That was a great interview. Like, I feel like I learned so much from Todd. I learned so much more about the growth of the plant, the cultivating to get the right plant to grow, and getting back to smokers weed. Something that we talk about on and off camera. Definitely subscribe to our Spotify or our YouTube page for this interview and so many others.
For sure.
So, what's going on outside of MaryJane N Munchies? What's going on for you, Munchie?
Well, I am on that how to. You know how I do. Same place, same time, cooking and look good, adventures, all around this world. If you want to just click in and enjoy some how-tos of how to wash clothes, babe. I know you need it, because let's just talk about how I am a fellow musty. And it is not okay to be a musty and crusty, dusty, busty person and talk about some, I don't know, nobody ever taught me, this ain't how you supposed to do it, because, my mama said I put 2 tablespoons laundry detergent in there and it's going to work for me, even though I swear, and sometimes I pee when I have nightmares, and then, but 2 tablespoons is going to work for me. No, it's not. And you can't leave your clothes in the washing machine for 3 days talking about something. Now let them put in the dry. They got to remember it. But you need to remember within that hour at a time. So I think that real talk, going to the laundromat, is something that is not...
Something that's not taught anymore.
No, it's not.
It's a lot of art.
Yeah.
It's a lot of skill.
No, it's not.
And it's necessary.
No.
Or you're going to be dusty and musty.
No, and we live in the city, baby.
I
So
thought I was high and not paying attention.
I don't know. At this point, I'm just trying to...
See, at least I'm being honest with my shit. Because no one's going to shame me from a good fucking high.
Not from a good fucking high.
Weed is expensive, so... Nana boo boo.
So at that, we have that content. Then I really took in heat on like, okay, so this worked well. Okay, let me see how much well we can work with. So we're gonna keep on going. Swell. So stay tuned to QUEEMIE Jones at QUEEMIEJONES. And people told me I should start doing live.
We love your lives, especially your Monday munchies.
Oh, thank you. I'm happy you enjoy it. You're a busy lady, so I'm happy you're able to catch up from work.
Of course, I love all things MaryJane N Munchies.
Yeah, that's where I put a little skedaddle on our IG for MaryJane N Munchies, and I just kind of be like, ooh, hello, hi guys. Just in case you didn't know what's going on, I tell you what's going on here. And I'm gonna smoke with you, and I'm gonna talk with you, and then I'm gonna talk about a shoe-do, and we'll get down on it right quick. And it's usually 20-30 minutes. It's a little vibe right quick, especially if you're trying to do a wake and bake, or feel like you're doing a wake and bake, or reminisce about being a wake and bake because you're at work now. You just want to see some goofy right quick. I keep them on Instagram. It's one of is they keep them there thanking to Meta because they let us down with TikTok. So just keep in mind, like, I do a lot of content between platforms, especially as me being able to see where you guys really fuck with MaryJane N Munchies at. So if we got people on our podcast being able to be as lit as they can get the best strains this side of Mississippi and possibly the other side too. I think we went over there and yeah, that's true. It's all here on MaryJane N Munchies. I know I was supposed to talk about myself, but I want to stretch you down to something. It wasn't. It's not enough about me because I think I could just go fading and saying, but what ends up happening is I end up losing my brain. I talk about MaryJane N Munchies, and that's the thing. Okay, so I want you to pull up on YouTube and binge something. Okay, we got binge playlists in here. When the last time you guys have a playlist that you could binge? You know what I'm saying? Just get into it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give you two. MaryJane N Munchies, 420 all day. That's where you get a little goofball shit going on with your girls. You think MaryJane N Munchies be high now? You think MaryJane high now? I get high there. Okay, she be high there, and it's like, okay, hopefully. All right, so just catch that, and then we have How to 420. Okay, that means that's like when you go in there and you're like, oh, how I do that, like how I roll, how I make infusions, how I get this to this next evolution of my cannabis experiences. Because I don't know how to do none of that shit. All that cool shit I don't know how to do, but I know somebody's gonna teach you, and it's MaryJane N Munchies. Now, MaryJane, have you been on the fizzle when it comes to how they need to be catching up with you? I heard you brought something back, this little...
Yeah, we brought Vigo back, just for 2025. We really focused on bringing the TikTok refugees in. Don't trust the TikTok propaganda. Vigo is a safe space. It always has been. And I'll show you to the money. DM your girl for more information about that. We also brought back live interaction on the page this year. So you got Munchie Mondays. We're going to find some type of MaryJane weekend days, where I do some video gaming on Twitch now, and you can check me out over there. Everything is always Bossy, because I'm from Boston and I'm bossy. I'm bossy.
Thank you so much to Todd and Legacy Market Anonymous Donors. This is
MaryJane N Munchies, MaryJane N Munchies, MaryJane N Munchies, MaryJane N Munchies.